everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Georgia and today I'm going to be watching season 4 episode 22 of Supernatural. If you want access to my uncut reactions, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Last episode, Dean and Bobby had Sam trapped in Bobby's chamber thing, his safe place he built that is demon proof so that Sam could detox from all of the demon blood that he'd been drinking. Sam was having a really rough time in there. He was having a lot of hallucinations and it felt like the hallucinations were like pictures of the warring thoughts in his head. He had like his young self come in and put him down for it, but then he had Mary coming in and saying that he should do it, which I don't believe actual Mary would tell him to do. To throw another spanner in the works, Castiel ended up opening the latch to the door so that Sam could escape because he was ordered to do so, and then Anna came along and had a go at him for it, and then she got captured and he let her get taken. Castiel is really adhering to God's orders, and it's becoming more and more obvious that God's orders don't seem like they are all good. When Sam escaped, he met Ruby in a motel room and he got another fix on the demon blood, and she told him about Lucifer's origin story. And let's just forget everything that I said. I came up with this whole theory because Ruby said that Lucifer turns a human into a demon and that person is the one to free Lucifer. I was saying, I feel like that could be Sam because he's going dark. Maybe this is all part of Azazel's plan because he wanted to free Lucifer too, yada yada yada. Didn't realise Ruby was actually talking about Lucifer's origin story and that Lilith was the first demon created. That's what she was saying. So yeah, Lilith will be the one to free Lucifer because she was the first demon created. So it really is Dean versus Lilith again. Same as the season 3 finale. I'm guessing she has to sacrifice herself or die in order to set Lucifer free, because she said that she knows she's not surviving the apocalypse. So that probably means that she has to sacrifice herself in order for Lucifer to be free to break the 66th seal, or she'll get killed by Dean, Sam, whoever, one of the good guys, because obviously she's a villain. So either way, she knew she was going to die, and that kind of makes sense now. Ruby said that she's found one of the people in Lilith's entourage who is like this demon possessing a neonatal nurse, I think, and she eats children. Or she called her the chef. She provides the meals, so she eats children, or she gives Lilith children to eat, I don't know, grim. So Sam and Ruby are off to find them. But before the episode was up, we had to have a Sam and Dean ending scene as per usual, and it was a horrible one. Hated every second of it. They had a big showdown. Sam really had a change during the scene. When he first started talking to Dean about their plan, I thought this is the most Sam has felt in a long time. He seemed like he was talking so softly, so much more like old Sam would have. But then Dean called him a monster, flip switched, and he started choking Dean, strangling him, throttling him, and then they had a massive argument, and Dean said, if you walk out that door, you might as well never come back. Sound familiar? Yeah, John's words. He used John's words against him, and there was absolutely no way he had any truth in that. We all know Dean would follow Sam to the ends of the earth as long as they are both alive. So I really hate that he said that. It was like twisting the knife even further. And then Sam walked out the door, and he might come back. Maybe the episode begins and he comes back in straight away and he's like, no, but doubt it. We've got a lot to get through in this episode, I imagine, and oh my god, I'm excited. 1972.
My father, see, he's in jail. Your dad put him there. I almost gave up hope. Finally found him, or at least, the spot where his cage door opens.
No.
It's right here.
He's talking about Lucifer.
Father?
Shut your friggin' pie hole, you little slut!
Oh my goodness.
Folks forget, my daddy is an angel, after all. Or was.
Oh my god, it was!
If any of you gals are the praying type, now would be a good time to start.
Lucifer rising. Oh no.
Dean was wrong saying what he said to you.
No, he was right to say it. I mean, I don't blame him after what I did.
Well, after we're done, you guys will patch things up. I mean, you always do.
You're talking like I gotten after.
He's seen
I can
sense
feel it
now.
inside me, Ruby.
Where was
changed.
this a couple hours
Good.
ago, Sam?
Dean's better off as far away from me as possible.
Thing is that Sam has no hope in stopping the rise of Lucifer because it's only Dean that can do it.
I know you're pissed, and I'm not making apologies for what he's done, but he's your blood.
He's my blood, is that what you're gonna say?
He's your brother,
Yeah.
and he's drowned.
Brother, let's not talk about the blood right now.
Sam never wanted part of this family. He hated this life growing up. Ran away to Stanford first chance he got. Now it's like deja vu all over again.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what you said?
Tired of chasing him.
You can't
Screw
give
him.
up
He
now.
can do what he wants.
You don't
Oh,
mean that.
you
Yes, I
liar.
do, Bobby.
No, you don't.
Sam's gone. I'm not even sure if he's still my brother anymore. If he ever was.
Shut up, Dean! It's not time for a pity party. This is the crux of everything. For real though, Bobby.
Stupid son of a bitch! Well, boo-hoo. I am so sorry your feelings are hurt. Princess, they're supposed to make you miserable. That's why they're family.
I told him you walk out that door, don't come back, and he walked out anyway. That was his choice.
You sound like a whiny brat.
You tell him, Bobby.
Your dad was a coward.
Ooh.
He'd rather push Sam away than reach out to him. Well, that don't strike me as brave. You are a better man than your daddy ever was. Don't be him.
You gotta be in touch with your feelings and your love for each other. Oh no, why do I feel like he's just been moved? Oh my god, he has.
It's almost time.
How about you tell him that information you were going to tell him 2 episodes ago?
Absolutely scrumptious. Put it in the oven.
So we need to talk.
This is burgers and beer, as if the angels are going to provide him that.
Hello, Dean. You're looking fit.
As always.
The sweet life of Zach and Cass. It's a
Pop culture reference.
I want to keep you safe before showtime. Try a burger. They're your favorite.
I don't like this. It feels like his final meal.
I want to know what the game plan is.
Let us worry about
You
that.
told him
We
nothing.
want you focused, relaxed. All the seals have fallen. Except one. Lilith has to break it.
Yeah.
She's the only one who can. Tomorrow night, midnight.
Where?
We're
But
working
what
on
is
it.
the
We'll work
seal?
harder.
We'll do our job. You just make sure you do yours.
Yeah, and what is that exactly?
For real. Also, he said he's had nothing.
Have faith.
What, in you? Give me one good reason why I should.
Because you swore your obedience.
Oh, I knew that was a terrible idea from the start, Dean. Look at Cass. Why did you do it? And it was all for nothing as well because they set Sam free anyway. What are they doing?
Where's Lilith?
I'm not scared of you.
Yeah, you are, actually. And with good reason.
He's scared of himself, so you must be. You're gonna call him mid-exorcism?
Sam, leave me a message.
Oh, leave a cute one.
I shouldn't have said what I said. You know, I'm not Dad. We're brothers. You know, we're family. And, no matter how bad it gets, that doesn't change. Sammy, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Tomorrow night, midnight, she's gonna be at a convent.
Uh,
St. Mary's, Hillchester, Maryland.
What is the final seal?
I don't know. I don't know. You bitch.
I know. Just can't trust anyone these days.
still don't know if he can trust you.
I think I'm gonna take a little siesta in the subconscious. Hand over the wheel for a little bit.
They can just do that.
I made the sacrifice. I got your bag full of nuns.
Oh, God.
I'm here, my son.
It's so good to hear your voice, Montre.
You've done well.
How do I bust you out?
You must find your child. A very special child.
So this is when Azazel's plan really formed, I guess. His vision.
What child?
Does this mean Sam is part of it?
He said a demon made him do it, and that he even remembered the demon's name.
Yeah?
Azazel. It's a place where the final seal goes down.
Well, it's good enough for me. Let's pack up Nurse Betty and hit the road.
Does Azazel like have a part in every single season of the show? It always comes back to him.
Even if she's not, there's still a hellbitch snoozing in there. I mean, come on. It's not like you haven't done this before, right?
Oh my god, this is horrible. Jeez, what was the
You
need?
asked to see me.
I need you to take me to see Sam.
Have you forgotten what happened the last time you met?
No. That's the whole point. Are you saying that I'm trapped here?
You can go wherever you want,
Super, I want to go see Sam.
except there.
You know what? Screw this noise. I'm out of here.
Where exactly is this room?
Through what door?
What the hell is going on? He is trapped then. This is so scary. We have no idea what they're planning for him.
I'm about to bleed and drink an innocent woman while she watches.
And save the world as a result.
Ruby's looking weird.
Maybe Dean was right.
About what?
About everything.
About you.
We're gonna see this through, right, Sam?
Why do you want him to so badly? Oh, it's impenetrable. Come on.
Let me out of here.
Like I told you, too dangerous out there. Demons on the prowl.
I've been getting my ass kicked all year. Now you're
Literally,
sweating my
he
safety?
walks on Earth every day. Now I don't know if Ruby's working with the angels. Like, what is happening here? I don't think she could be working with the angels, but like, because she's so dead set on Sam doing this plan, and the angels don't want Dean to get to Sam, and Castiel released Sam, it's like they all have a plan for Sam as well, but what is that plan? I don't get it. I have no idea what they want Dean to do. They're just gonna like release him whenever they say or get the order. But then what does he do? They won't tell him anything, so he's just gonna be thrust in, I don't know, a situation with Lilith. I also don't know what Lilith has to do, because I feel like if they kill Lilith, that might be breaking the seal. Like the sacrifice. That's what I have in my head. Lilith has to sacrifice herself. Oh my god. Is it going to be that the special child has to kill Lilith? Which is Sam. Sam kills Lilith. And that would mean that Ruby's working with Lilith. Still have no idea what the angels want. But it could be that Ruby and Lilith are working together so that Sam can kill Lilith to rise Lucifer. Because this Azazel was ordered to find the special child and set Lilith free from hell. That must all be connected.
Why can't I see Sam? And how am I gonna ice Lilith?
You're not. Lilith's going to break the final seal.
So you want her to?
Data complete at this point. Train's left the station.
You can stop.
God's ordering for Lucifer to rise now. What the hell is going on?
You don't want to stop it, do you?
Nope. Never did.
Then why'd you bring him
The end is
back?
nigh. The apocalypse is coming, kiddo.
He already broke the seal by going bad in hell. What was the point in saving him?
When our side wins, and we will, it's paradise on Earth. What's not to like about that?
I
What
thought
happens
you
to all the people
favoured
during the little
humans.
Pitching contest.
Well, can't make an omelet without cracking a few eggs.
They always said God favoured humans, and that was why Lucifer went off in the first place.
What about Sam?
He
He
has to
won't go
kill
quietly.
Lilith.
He'll stop Lilith.
Sam
He's part of it, he's part of it, he's
has a
part of
part
it.
to play. He may need a little nudging in the right direction, but I'll make sure he plays it.
So does this mean that Castiel is bad too?
We weren't lying about your destiny. Just omitted a few pertinent details. But nothing's changed. You are chosen. You will stop it.
Then what will he stop?
Lucifer.
He'll stop Lucifer
You're going to
once
stop
he's
Lucifer.
risen.
Trust me. One day we'll look back on this and laugh.
Don't think so. Looks like there's a lot of trauma ahead.
God has left the building.
What do you mean? Sam, listen to the damn voicemail. Oh gosh.
You can't reach him, Dean. You're outside your coverage zone.
Why are you here, Cass?
We've been through much together, you and I. I just wanted to say I'm sorry it ended like this.
Yeah, that doesn't really cover it.
It's Armageddon, Cass. You need a bigger word than sorry.
This is your
Destiny?
Oh, it's just.
Holy crap. You know what's real? People. Families. That's real. And you're gonna watch them all burn?
What is so worth saving? I see nothing but pain here. You'll be at peace. Even with Sam.
You can take your piece and shove it up your lily white ass. Cause I'll take the pain and the guilt. I'll even take Sam as is. There was a right and there was a wrong here, and you know it. Look at me. You know it.
He does know it. Ah!
You were gonna help me once, weren't you? You were gonna warn me about all this
Yeah.
before they dragged you back to Bible camp. Help me. Now. Please.
I do that, we will all be hunted. We'll all be killed.
If there was anything worth dying for, this is it.
It's family.
Sam, it's time. Are we doing this or not?
I'm trying to
minute to think.
process everything
Sam,
that's
give me a
happening,
damn
and I
minute,
can't. I'm still waiting for Ruby to turn and reveal whatever she's up to as well. So Castiel, I think I have been right about Castiel. He has these orders. He doesn't agree with them. He was helping Sam and Dean try and change it until he got called back a few episodes ago, and since then he's been, you know, the normal straight-laced soldier. So he still is teetering on the line of having emotion and understanding humans and not agreeing with God's orders. So his whole character isn't completely rewritten by this new news, thank God, because I do like him. Zachariah, on the other hand, don't like him. He was fine at the start, but like we haven't seen too much of him anyway to really like think, oh, he's a good angel like we do for Castiel. But now we're seeing that he's not. But angels in general, they don't sound... I cannot believe angels and demons both want this war. I just don't understand. And what did he mean when he said God has left the building? So does this mean it's not written? None of this is written if God's left the building? Because that sounds like God doesn't want any part in all this. But I thought God commanded everything, so what does it mean? Does this mean he's checked out and just letting the world burn? That's a reason to lose even more faith. And Dean was risen in order to stop Lucifer, which I'm guessing is season 5 finale. But man, look, the only nice thing I can say about that is that they rose him a year early. They could have just risen Dean as the man that would stop Lucifer after Lucifer had risen. They rose him a year early, so can we thank them for that? Can't believe the angels lied on this time though. This whole mission this season was all for naught because it was just all lies. Outrageous.
Listen to me, you blood-sucking freak. Dad always said I'd either have to save you or kill you. I'm done trying to save you.
Hey.
You're a monster, Sam. A vampire.
No!
You're not you anymore. And there's no going back.
No! I thought it was funny at first. How have they just made that complete lie? Or did the angels do that?
Do it.
Oh, I don't know. I don't trust anyone.
God.
We are not thanking him at the moment. Oh, I hate that room. Oh my god, no. Ooh, ooh. Is he making that thing that Anna made that gets rid of angels?
Would you mind explaining just what the hell you're doing?
That's disgusting.
We have to find Sam now.
We need to memorize that pattern.
But Lilith's gonna break the final seal.
Lilith is the final seal. She dies, the end begins.
Yeah.
Yeah? Really? At the same time? Really? Wow.
Chuck!
Sounds moist.
Moist?
Lady, this is definitely supposed to happen, but I just gotta call you back.
Castiel has changed the way it's written, as he did before. Lilith's wearing a white dress like it's her wedding day.
You guys aren't supposed to be there. You're not in this story.
Yeah, well, we're making it up as we go.
Yes! Come on, Castiel! Stop, Sam! Oh no, that doesn't sound good for Castiel. Oh. That was sweet. She's gonna just let him do it. No, Ruby! Oh! He's gonna think he's strong now, but he probably wouldn't be if she actually fought back.
For a very long time.
Piss off, Ruby.
You turned yourself into a freak. A monster.
Don't listen to it. Sam, no! No! Oh no. Can Ruby at least die?
What did I do?
You opened the door. He's free at last.
No, Lilith, I stopped her. I killed her.
And it is written that the first demon shall be the last seal. You don't even know how hard this was.
She conned for such a long time.
Sure, you're a little angry right now, but I mean, come on, Sam.
A little angry? You gotta be joking.
I'm awesome.
Bitch.
Oh no. Oh, he's out of juice. Dean, get in here and do what you've always wanted to do.
It wasn't the blood. It was you. And your choices. I just gave you the options and you chose the right path every time.
Can't believe how much I liked her at the start. Sam held her up. I think that hurts most of all.
I'm sorry.
They're witnessing it in person. So, not a lot of people that we like after this finale. It kind of rendered Sam and Dean's missions of the season completely pointless. But Ruby, Lilith, all the angels apparently, all their missions were not pointless because they won. Their mission throughout the season worked out for them. First off, I want to take away every good word that I've ever said about Ruby. This is me breaking my silence. Okay, no, first off I have to compliment her again. I hate her and I was played by her for the longest time, so I don't blame Sam because I was on their side a lot of it. I need to make a formal apology to Dean because so many times in the Dean versus Ruby scene I was like, come on Dean, say thank you, look how much she's proven herself. No, Dean Winchester is always right and it's so annoying. And that speech she gave was good. I'd say that was the best performance by Genevieve as Ruby. I would still say I preferred Katie Cassidy as Ruby, but I think Genevieve did a really good job in that final scene, and hate her as much as you do, but she was right. She was awesome in her plan. Like, she did that. She did that. She conned Sam for that length of time. She never quite got Dean, but she wasn't really trying, was she? I think the plan mainly was to drive Sam and Dean apart, which she did succeed in doing. She was never going to win round Dean's trust. Right from the offset, he didn't like her, he didn't trust her. So she had to drive them apart, I guess. And she ended up doing that. It took her 2 years, or 2 seasons, but I'm guessing that's 2 years, to pull it off. But she did it. And no other demon knew about it, so she had people out for her the whole time. It is very impressive. It's annoying as hell, but it's so impressive that she managed to do it. But you know what? I'm glad she's not going to be there to see it. She had a massive part in pulling it off, but she's not going to live to see it, and we have to be satisfied with that. Neither will Lilith, but that was part of the plan, so that's just annoying. I probably look like a right idiot trusting her completely this whole time. Well, the last few episodes I've been skeptical, but for like a season and a half I trusted her wholeheartedly, and I had like many a rant at Dean for not trusting her, and then it turns out I was completely wrong. The angels. I knew there'd be a thing come around where it turned out the angels weren't all good. I didn't think they'd be that bad though. Like, I thought, not all demons are bad, some demons are good, so there must be a thing where some angels are bad. Which we had with Uriel, where Uriel was on Lucifer's side and killing angels because of it. So I thought, like, that is the confirmation. But the fact that the angels' whole plan was to cause this apocalypse means they're pretty much just as bad as demons. I'd say that on the badness scale it's 60 demons, 40 angels, because the angels don't like kill Sam and Dean whenever they want, but it's because they have a plan in store for them. They are part of the major plan. I don't know how much they care about Sam though. Now that Sam's done it, will they just like not care about him? But they certainly do care about Dean because they pulled him back and he will eventually be their winning card. And now Dean has sworn allegiance to them as well, so he has to obey to what they say. Well, actually, technically he doesn't have to because he just disobeyed right then. But Castiel, we have to applaud Castiel as well. He is the only person really out of all the new characters that have been introduced, he's the only person we can stand because he's the only one that helped him, and Dean got through to him again. Every time they have their little wars with each other, one of them manages to sway the other around. And I'm still pissed about that voicemail. Who did that? Who forged that voicemail from Dean? It started off so funny. You blood-sucking freak. I was thinking, I don't remember him saying that, but that's funny. Not all the stuff he said after that though. Like, I'm done with you. No, he didn't say that at all. Where did that come from? I want to know who was the one that forged that, because that was a power move. That was the swaying part of it. It's also very interesting how this all linked to Azazel. It really has been such a plan in the making. Like 1972, what year was this? 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8. 2009, so that's 37 years in the making from when Azazel was first told the plan. Wow, that is some loyalty. I can't believe it still came back to Azazel. And we always knew that his plan was years in the making as well, but I didn't realise it was that many years, and like he's still connected to all of this. Everything that he did in the past paved the way for this to happen. And I have to say, I don't know if I'll be able to trust anyone from now on. But then I say that and I probably will. The only people I definitely trust are Bobby, Sam and Dean. Castiel is like there. He's there. I trust him. But then I just think he could easily sway back to going to the strict orders again. As he already did. I think he so wants to help them, and he does. Dean clearly breaks him at points to help. So he is a good guy. But the orders he's under and the pressure from above makes him revert back. So that's why I can't have him on like the fully trust list, because he could easily just go back whenever he gets commanded to, or like a strict telling off, whatever they did to him to make him go back to obeying last time. They clearly do something that makes him revert back to it. But I believe if he makes it further down the line, maybe in time he can make my trust list, because he clearly does want to help, and he gave Dean so much help this season. While he wasn't explicitly saying it, and the angels never ever did until Zachariah gave that epic speech as well, he still did give him tidbits that helped save different aspects, and he was quite empathetic to Dean in a time when I think he really needed it, like especially in episode 3 when he took him back to see that he never could have changed anything, and he like comforted him with the hand on the shoulder. Oh, and that scene with Chuck and Castiel was really cute as well, because Chuck clearly had written what was supposed to happen, and so seeing Castiel rebel, he probably knows like all the ins and outs of what happens in heaven. Like, he probably knows why or how Castiel was told off before, which made him stop. So him, like, he must have been like proud of him then to see that he'd rebelled, because he knows literally everything. So he gave him that hand on the shoulder. Awkward as it was a nice touching moment. Oh wait, they might be dead. I didn't think about that. Oh wait, he probably is. No, Castiel's probably dead, isn't he? The archangels were coming. The archangels probably killed Castiel. Angels kill other angels. He probably didn't kill Chuck. I can't remember what the kind of angel is that's connected to Chuck, because he's a prophet. Was it archangels or was it a different kind of angel? I don't remember. Mad ting. Wow. On to season 5. Oh, my season ranking. Season 4 is at the top. It topped season 2, which I didn't think was possible, but something did it, and it was season 4. My favourite season so far. So it's 4, 2, 3, 1. A few people asked me to do a top 5 for each season. I don't think I can do that right now. Maybe I'll say in the season 4 gag reel if I can think of a list. I know episodes that I gave a 10 out of 10, so I'll go back and I'll have to choose out of those a top 5. It's hard to think of right now because like I need the finale to sink in and to process this episode, because this should really be in the top 5, but I just don't know where compared to the others yet. So in the gag reel, I'll probably say my top 5 episodes of season 4, and maybe I'll do the seasons 1 to 3 as well, just less in depth, because people are probably interested to know those as well. They'll definitely be easier compared to this, because I gave like, I want to say I gave every episode besides 2 or 3 an 8 or above. Nothing ever gets below a 7 in Supernatural, except maybe Hookman got a 6. But I think only 2 or 3 episodes in this season got a 7 from me. It's so hard. This season had so many good episodes. Even like the Monster of the Weeks are really up there. Like the Magic one, I really liked that episode. And the Siren one, they were good. I don't know if they really should be in the top 5. That might be a bit of a piss take. But I just really enjoyed some of those episodes. We'll see. I'll try and do a top 5 for the gag reel reaction. I'm very much looking forward to season 5 now and the rise of Lucifer. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching my reaction to season 4 episode 22 of Supernatural. If you want to watch my uncut reactions to Supernatural, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for the gag reel. Bye.
I like him sweet but naughty, pimples on the cheeks. I bet you taste like berries, so how could